It's Mr. Fett. Just real quick, wanted to show you this 1975 Flying V. 75 was the first year that the second, I think these are officially called the second reissues. Of course you had the original ones of Carina, right, in the 50s, late 50s, there weren't many made. Made famous by Lonnie Mack and Albert King, and of course now all the big guitar collector guys, you know, ZZ Top guys, and like Slash has got one, whatever. They have all got those old ones, right? Then they didn't make them again until around 67, and 67 to 69 or so, I think, maybe 70. And those ones were much like this, with the triangle configuration and the bigger pickguard. But I think the headstock on those might have been bigger. And then they made, I think they stopped for a year or so, and then they came out with the Medallion series, which is very similar to this. There's a couple small differences, but very similar to these 75 second reissues, but they had a special little medallion on them. And then they were out of production for 4 years or so, and then in 75, you can look for that that ad where the Flying V is flying through the air like this. And that's this guitar. And this is one of the natural ones. Hopefully you can tell the pickguard is pretty aged. It is kind of a time warp guitar. I'm pretty psyched about it because it's completely all original. These are patent stamped, sorry, right? Because these different pickups, as they went from PAFs had the patent applied for sticker. Then they got the patent, and I think they put on a patent, the patent number sticker, like that. And this one has the patent number stamped on the back, these pickups. And they're T-tops. They have a little T on the bottoms, the black bottoms. And these are cool original tuners that I will show you before I take them off, because they suck. Hold on. Focus. There you go. I think these are stamped metal steel. And you can see they have a great patent on them. The issue with them, if you're going to actually play the guitar, is they slip. You know, well, I don't know if they slip when you're just in tune, but when you're trying to tune with these older tuners, it was the same thing with this one. This had the same issue, and I put these reproduction Klusons. This is my my limited edition 76. So this is a 76 mahogany. See, the pickguard didn't really age on this one. This is my 75 Flying V. 76 Explorer limited edition, 75 Flying V. And they both have these really cool, I think, exceptionally cool mahogany natural finishes. And these great fretboards, a really nice rosewood. Of course, they are not bound. Neither of them are bound. And hey, I'll show you. I was wondering, you know, hey, what kind of necks these are hard to find, right? What kind of necks do they have on them? And of course, these limited edition Explorers have very thick necks. And you know what? The V has a decent sized neck too. I don't know if you'll be able to completely see the difference, but it's a decent sized neck. It's not a super skinny neck at all. It doesn't have the chunk this one has, but it's a good sized neck, which I was happy about. These remained relatively unchanged, these Flying V's, for this run. I think over time the headstock changes a little bit. I don't think it ever gets shorter, but I think that it might get narrower a little bit or bigger, whatever. So, something happens that it makes it look like it gets shorter. But this is when it first came out in '75. This is what the headstock looked like. And other than that, in the last of these in the 80s, 82, 81, 82, get Tim Shaw pickups. Other than that, these T-tops stayed the same through the run, and pretty much everything else did as well. But this one, the pots are 75. So, and the serial number's in the 200,000s, and that's a 200,000, is that right, or whatever? It starts with the twos, and that's a 74, 75 serial number. So, yeah, if I do anything to this, I might put different strap locks on. I'm going to show you these because it's just kind of cool. You don't see these all the time. These strange things. They're like this cylinder. Pretty cool. These kind of details you don't always get to see, so I just want to show it to you. And hopefully this focuses. I don't know if it will or not. But, yeah. It's an awesome shape. It has a little bit of a musty smell. I don't think that this was, it's not mold. A little bit of mustiness. It smells old. I think leaving it out, maybe putting it in the sun, maybe even, I haven't even polished it, honestly. All I did was take it out of the case and tune it, and I just thought it sounds so cool. But I usually do put strap locks on my guitars just to be safe, and these tuners will probably come off, so I just want to show it to you when it was completely stock before I changed it up. Let's see, oh, it might have been a sticker there or something. That little spot is white. I don't know if you can tell the little white spot. When I look at it here, I see that it's a little square, a rectangle. So anyway, 1975 Flying V. I think they're called officially the second reissue, and it weighs 7 pounds 4 ounces, 7.2 I think pounds, and so it's super light. You know what? Let's do this. Because it sounds, I mean, you know, you're not going to get much. I'm shooting all this with camera audio, so it resonates. It's just a really cool guitar. You play it, it feels awesome, and they're sweet axes. So just want to show it to you. They're somewhat rare, hard to find them with no brakes or anything. This one has no brakes, no issues. It does have a little volute right here, and you know, the interesting thing that, of course, if you haven't played these, that is completely out of the way of anything you would be playing. It doesn't happen until let's see where that is, right? So yeah, peace.